guys, what's up? What's good? What is going on? It is me, Kitty on a Leash, and I'm back with another episode of the 12 Days of Manga. And today's volume is The Promised Neverland. Imagine being in a world where humans are the food and evil demons want to eat us. The Promised Neverland has been so talked about as of recent, and it's amazing. I first picked up The Promised Neverland at an anime convention. I want to say it was like 2017 or so when it first came out, and ever since then I have been hooked. I have been reading religiously. Right now I'm on volume 17, and it's so freaking good. The Promised Neverland is my favorite adventure horror thriller manga to come out in a very long time. I have been obsessed with reading it, and for very, very good reasons. Every volume makes you want to read the next one ASAP. Let's start at the beginning. Emma is our main character here, and she lives in an orphanage for kids. Along with her are Ray and Norman, who are the smartest and the oldest kids of this orphanage. They all live together peacefully, having everything that they need and everything that they could possibly want, all under the care of their loving and gracious mom. Now, these kids in this orphanage range from ages, I want to say 2 all the way up to 12. And they're all different types of kids, and they all live together very happily. And every couple of weeks they take these tests just to see how smart they are and how smart they are getting. These kids have everything provided for them, everything they could possibly need. Fresh clothes, great food, and great loving care from their beautiful, beautiful mother. One day, this sweet, cute little girl, Connie, gets adopted. So all the kids are there to send her off. They're sad. They don't want their sweet Connie to go, but it's also a good thing because now she's going to have a family. And that's what all of the kids want. They all want to get adopted. They all want to leave, and they all want to have a family. So everyone's excited for Connie, and they all go to send her off, and she leaves with Mother. But Emma then finds her beloved stuffed bunny was left behind. She brings it up to Norman, and Norman says, let's go deliver that bunny to her because she's going to miss it. And Emma agrees. So they decide to venture beyond their orphanage, which is kind of set in this circular area, and there is a world beyond that they are told to never go out and explore. But they do. So they go out to the gate, which leads out to that outside world. What they see, they will never, ever, ever forget. They see Connie dead on the ground. And it's traumatizing. They don't know what to do. They hear someone coming, they hide, and they just watch to see what happens. There are these terrifyingly creepy demon creatures that take Connie up. They pick her up in their hand, and they put her in this glass jar. And they have all intentions of just basically eating this poor girl. They also do pick up some dialogue that these creatures are calling Connie very high quality meat, that she's from a farm, and that this is just top grade flesh and bone and meat to just dine on. And they both realize very, very quickly that something terrible is going to happen to them and every single kid at the farm. That's all I'm really going to say on the plot for now, just because this story is so crazy. It's so deep, and there's a lot of elements that go into this. Once the kids get back, they need a plan. They realize that they're not just loving kids, just awaiting to get adopted. They then realize that they're food, and they're a farm, and they're just waiting for the moment to get shipped out to get eaten. A lot of things start to click in their brains and their minds, and they soon realize that they need to go. They need to go beyond the wall, get help, get safety, do what they can do, but they have no idea what is waiting beyond the walls. all throughout the Promised Neverland, you are going to see all these young characters banding together to devise a master plan to get out and get beyond the walls and get out to the rest of the world. Currently, there's 17 volumes of this manga existing. The 18th will be out soon. And I can just say the journey just follows along. This story is definitely one of my favorites. I just really don't want to ruin too much, but I will say that them leaving the orphanage, getting out there into the world happens quite quickly in the series. There's so much that happens once they're out, and the story never stops. It never stops. It never gets slow. It never gets dull. It is a complete page turner, an absolute must for everyone to read out there if you like horror. And again, these are children. These children do get hurt in situations. There are young babies. There are, you know, the older, like, preteens. But everything comes from love and care. Like, these children are a family. They don't want anyone to get hurt. They don't want anyone to be left behind. They don't want anything bad to happen to everyone. And they're going to try their darnest to make sure everybody survives. This series is really dark. I was not expecting it at all. I was not expecting the twists and turns. I was not expecting the horrors. I was not expecting the situations and scenarios that these kids get into. My favorite thing about the series is how the characters interact with each other. They're a family, and they're all there to look out for every single one of them, just as if they were born out of blood. They don't know anything beyond their brothers and sisters that they grew up with in this orphanage, and they're all going to do everything that they can to make it out together. Emma is one of the strongest characters. I know, she's just a kid, and she is willing to put everything on the line just to make sure that her family's safe and that these kids are loved and that they find a way out. And it is such a journey. There's so much adventure. There's so much exploration. There's so much discovery beyond those walls. All in all, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but this series is a 10 out of 10 god tier manga for me. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. There is an anime going too, and it's probably even more fantastic to see everything happen in this manga in real action. So guys, let me know what you think about The Promised Neverland. Have you checked it out? Are you planning on checking out? Do you love it just as much as I do? I'd love to hear from you. So go ahead and leave a comment down below and leave a like, and please stay tuned for more videos coming my way. Bye!